This is your first time on this earth, just like everybody else. You don't have to have it all figured out, but acting like you have it all figured out when you don't, that's the problem. If you someone who cannot learn, you know what I'm saying? If you someone who can't take criticism, then all right, you're not going to grow. Being okay with saying, hey, I don't know this, but I'm willing to learn it. Or I don't have it all together, but I'm willing to work for that. That is way better than saying you got it when you don't. And grow, be okay with being uncomfortable, and be okay with your journey. Hey queens, welcome back to my channel. And as you can tell by the title, today we're going to be talking about 7 things every woman should know by age 25. Let's get into the video. This first topic really hits home because emotional control is literally going to save your life. And honestly, being a woman, you know how emotional it can really get. And that is okay. I feel like as women, we should not be apologetic just because we're emotional. We're emotional creatures. That's how we're made, and that's just what it is. That is okay. But here's the thing, y'all. You cannot let your emotions drive you. Feel it, but don't let it control you. Your emotions can really distort the reality of it. You ever was talking to someone and you said something and they was like, oh, so you feel like this? And it's like, no, that's not what I said. You're misunderstanding what I'm saying because of your feelings and your emotions. You don't want to be that person, okay? You want to take a step back and really figure out what's going on and not letting your emotions really just distort your reality. And honestly, a moment of silence is definitely power. Not everything needs your reaction and your response at that time. If you need to take some time to calm down or to really think about how you feel about a certain situation, that is okay. And whoever you're having the situation with should understand that. You want to always be in control. You don't want anyone to get you angry or get you upset. That they can do stuff to make you upset, but be angry at home. Keep control of your emotions, take it to the chin, and go cry at home. Go be sad at home. You know, just control it. I feel like it'll make you feel better. It'll bring you more peace just to have control on it. And I think that's better said than done. But honestly, practice makes perfect. We're all emotional, and nothing's wrong with that. Just work on it so you don't be out here wilding out and crashing out. Nobody wants to be the crash out. Unless you do want to be the crash out. Then I don't know. But me, I need some time to think. I'll call somebody back later. And you're not gonna mess up my peace on my phone either. I'm gonna talk to you later. More of the story is your emotions are information. They're not instructions. They don't run you. You run you. Period. Next, discipline beats motivation every time. Motivation is definitely cute. Don't get me wrong. Always knowing why and what motivates you is perfect for hitting your goals. But now the next step and the most key step, and the step that every successful person is going to tell you, is to be disciplined and be consistent. If you're not consistent, then the goal should just be a dream, because that's literally what it is. It's gonna stay a dream. You can ask God to get to those goals, but if you're not putting in the work, y'all, what are we doing? So definitely, I feel like I was one of those people who felt like I'm not ready yet. I'm not ready yet. I'm not steady trying to prep for something that you already claimed that's yours. You need to just go for it. That's how you're going to learn. They say practice makes perfect. That's so simple, but it's so true. And I think a lot of people don't want to be uncomfortable and they don't want to feel like foolish. But if this is your first time, you are going to feel uncomfortable. You probably are going to do stuff that's foolish because it's your first time. So just getting out there, doing it, putting the consistency in, putting the discipline in, definitely you're going to see over time, you're mastering something that is for you. And that's where everyone starts. Everyone starts at the uncomfortable stage. So just get on it, get consistent, and watch you hit your goals. And this goes for fitness. It can go for work, getting closer to God, doing any goal that you have to be consistent. And taking baby steps has definitely helped me. Let's say you want to go to the gym, right? And you already said, you put the goal out there that you're going to be a 5 a.m. gym girl. But every time 5 a.m. comes, you hitting snooze. And now you feeling bad about yourself. You feeling like, dang, I said I was going to do this, but I can't do this. No, that is okay if you're not a 5 a.m. girly. What about a lunchtime at 12 o'clock gym girly or the after work gym girly? You definitely have to just work with yourself, give yourself grace, and help you hit your goal and be consistent. If you do want to keep being the girl that goes at 5 a.m., well, make sure you have your clothes by your bed so you don't be scrambling when you wake up. Make stuff easier for you so that you can hit your goals and you have no excuses. Because once you start hitting those goals, y'all, it just builds confidence. And you're gonna just feel confident overall and feel like you're just that girl. And you are. You just have to prove it to yourself, because when you make a goal for yourself and you don't hit it, you are telling yourself that you aren't reliable. I say stuff, but I don't do it. And that's not even you. So it's like, work on it so you can build like the confident girl you are. Next time. This is a good one, y'all. And say this one with me. Not everyone deserves access to you. And I don't care if this friend has been your friend since you was in kindergarten, if it is blood, if they are not aligning with what you want in your life, if it is not bringing you peace, let it go. Nothing is worth your peace. I don't care. And honestly, it's not about being mean, y'all. It's literally not. It's just about having boundaries. And you don't have to cut somebody off with the scissors, but sometimes you can put a limit to the access. You don't have to cut it off all the way unless it's not that time to. But this can go for friendships, blood, relationships, anything that's not for you. Now it's time. It's 2026. We do not need to be hanging around people that doesn't even align with what we have going on. The over-giving, the over-explaining, and feeling drained after certain people, that should be no more. Why would you want to be around someone if they're always sad? Every time I get around you sad, or every time I get around you mad and you got a problem. You're draining me. I'm a happy person. I can't keep hearing that. I need you to calm down. You can get on warnings, but at the same time, you don't need to be around a dark cloud all the time. So, I don't know. It's your life, but definitely just remind yourself that you are the director in your own movie. If you want to cut some people, move some actresses around, you have the ability to do that. This is your life, literally. Don't let nobody feel like they can dictate your life. So this one's key. But you'll learn as you go. It's not that serious. And everyone cannot come with you. Sometimes you outgrow people, and that is okay. If you're not outgrowing people, something is wrong. If you are not outgrowing things that you used to do, or people that you used to hang out with, if y'all aren't outgrowing each other, then y'all stagnant. Something is going on. Now I'm not saying cut off everybody that you used to know, because hey, I don't do that. But I'm just saying, the no new friends, no, that's not for you. You definitely need to have friends that's more successful than you. Birds of a feather, y'all. So your self-image controls your choices. That is so true. I don't care. How you see yourself determines your life. And that goes for anything. That goes for dating, jobs, friendships. That's why I love vision boards. You can really tell who a person thinks they are by them vision boards. That's so true. How do you want your life to look? Dating. If you are okay with someone calling you out your name, someone being very disrespectful to you, or maybe it's something that someone who is okay with not loving you in your love language and stuff like that, you're telling yourself that you're not even worthy of a nice person to date. Someone who doesn't call you out your name or love you in your love language or just do nice things for you. You're setting yourself up. You are accepting that. But if you don't accept that, y'all, I bet you it stopped coming into your life. Or even if it do come into your life, that person wouldn't even feel comfortable to stick around. So honestly, really visualize the person that you want to be, or think about that one girl that you feel like, I aspire to be like her, that one woman. And what would she do? Would she be okay with her partner doing this, or the job treating her this way, or friends treating her this way? Probably not. Low self-image can equal bad decisions. Know you're a queen and don't treat yourself any kind of way. And when you treat yourself right, people come in and see that and they want to do the same to you. They want to make sure that they're treating you right and they're treating you how you treat yourself, period. So you can't make high level decisions with low self-esteem or in low image. So definitely pick up a good book to help with that. Watch the podcast. Get cute every day. Make sure that you look in the mirror and you say your affirmations. Say that you are that girl, because it's something that you definitely have to work on, especially if your self-image right now is not that great at the moment. You can build up to that. Just work on it, period. Peace is more important than being liked. This kind of goes back to not everyone should have access to you. Just know that if it's costing you your peace, hang it up, because it's too expensive. Like I said, I don't play about my peace. I just really cannot. Being a people pleaser sets you up. Nothing good comes from it. Honestly, granted, you'll be liked by some, but you can't please everybody. Somebody's gonna be upset, you're gonna be burnt out, and you don't really need all of that. If you don't wanna do it, just say no. What they gonna do? Because if they want to, stop fooling with you, stop talking to you, let them. Because that means they weren't even supposed to be in your life anyway. I don't know. If it's finna be costing me my peace. I remember one time, it's been a couple times, I just, don't ask me to drive nowhere. I really don't want to. I'm sorry. It's not about being selfish. I just know me, and I know that I'm going to be mad in that car coming to get you or taking you to wherever. Granted, sometimes I do bend my rule for the right person. But most of the time, I don't want to do that. I told my friend one time, I would rather pay for your Uber than to do what you just asked me to do. I'm sorry, friend. And that is okay. My friend did not say, you know what, we're not friends, I'm nothing. People respect you when you have boundaries. They respect that you care about your time. They'll start caring about your time just like how you care about your time if you set those boundaries. So you're trying to avoid conflict and stuff like that. No, avoid not being at peace. Avoid that. Your life needs structure, not chaos. Very true. And this goes with a lot of things, y'all. This goes with your eating habits, your sleep routines, and your work schedules. Having that structure, planning out your weeks definitely helps you reach your goals with anything. We all want clear skin, but without a routine, what are you doing? We all want good digestion. We all want pretty skin. We all want nice hair. We all want to be healthy, but you eating out every day because you don't take the time to prep and meal prep and do stuff like that, it's not going to get you to your goals. So having that structure in your life really is key. When we were younger, we went to school. We had a structured day. And we were very successful because guess what? We moved on up and we graduated. So having structure, it works. Have your routine ready and just be consistent, y'all. Show up for yourself. If you don't show up for yourself, who else is? You know what I'm saying? Maybe your mama. You gotta do that for yourself too. Having that structure will help with if you have anxiety, feeling overwhelmed, or just kind of feeling like you are behind and stuff like that. Having that structure, having that plan shows you you're not behind. You're working towards your goals. And who is mad at somebody who's working? You're good. Calm down, you got time, period. Structure does not limit you, it stabilizes you. Last, but certainly not least, you do not have to have it all figured out, y'all. You're in your 20s, you're in your 30s, even if you're in your 40s. This is your first time on this earth, just like everybody else. You don't have to have it all figured out, but acting like you have it all figured out when you don't, that's the problem. If you're someone who cannot learn, you know what I'm saying? If you're someone who can't take criticism, then okay, all right, you're not going to grow. Being okay with saying, hey, I don't know this, but I'm willing to learn it. Or I don't have it all together, but I'm willing to work for that. That is way better than saying you got it when you don't. You know what I'm saying? Grow, be okay with being uncomfortable, and being okay with your journey. Actually, you need to love your journey. Because we get caught up in, well, when this happens, and when it finally happens, you're just putting another goal there. You're putting another thing. You need to stop and smell the flowers sometimes, y'all. Seriously, it is okay. I know that it's so easy, especially with social media. It is so easy to compare yourself to other people. I feel like, according to social media, if you're not in your high-rise penthouse Porsche, pinked out Porsche or Lamborghini or whatever with your rich husband at 21, then you feeling behind. You're doing great. Honestly, watching this video, you already taking steps. It just shows that you care about your future, you care about and you're trying to grow as a person. And you're winning already because of that mentality. So you are allowed to evolve. And you are allowed to change your mind. You are allowed to pivot, change careers, change friends. You are allowed to do whatever you want to do because like I said, this is your life. You are the director of your life. This is your movie. You don't let nobody tell you nothing unless it's good advice. So I do want to leave y'all with this. If you are 20 to 25 and feeling lost and you're kind of feeling behind, I just want to reassure you, you are not behind. You are becoming the woman that you want to be. And so I do want to thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And let me know what else you want to see on my channel. See y'all in the next video. Bye, queens.